He works it up the right side. It's held in there by Potsdam. Simon gives the puck into the middle looking for Calgary, and he just misses him. Puck bounces up to the defenseman Campagna. Campagna throws it near the net. Taken away by Buff State and chipped into center ice. And I think we're starting to see this again. I mean, Buffalo's leading 2-1 in shots, but Potsdam really seems to be dominating the play as they carry into the zone. Goes around and gets a shot on net. It looks like it's going to be held by De Laverne. It is, and we have a little bit extra in front. Looks like a couple punches were thrown there.
Yeah, a little bit of extracurricular activity right there. Looks like one of the Bengals involved was freshman Brody Power.
This stuff you like to see, though.
Yeah, you gotta be able to show your aggression. You know that you're not afraid to stand up for your goalie. You know, De Laverne makes that stop, and Potsdam's doing good by crashing the net. Bob say they just gotta hold their ground when it comes to that kind of thing, and then they gotta just send it right back at them at Potsdam.
Face off one back by Salkeld. Rachter onto Zaleski. Zaleski takes it back up the other wing. Puck attempted to be chipped out, and it's held in there by Cope. Cope puts it behind the net. Buffalo State regains possession. The chip into center was attempted. A shot was blocked from the point by Ware, and Buffalo State will regain possession. Hope finds Salkeld. Salkeld carries down the left side. Makes a move. He's behind the net. It's taken away there by Ware. Ware gets it up into the middle to Thomas, and Thomas works it up for Blake. Blake down the left side, being worked on by Mahalski. Blake misses the puck behind the net. It's taken by Salkeld. Salkeld carries through the neutral zone, and he's going to carry into the zone. Goes by the defender, throws for the middle, save there, rebound is another save, and we have cover up in front, a little more extracurriculars in front.
Yeah, just a little bit more for the captain, Brett Hope. Couple of good plays right there to just go right in front of the net, keep testing Hall, and try to convert on a rebound. So far, I'm liking what Buffalo State is doing.
Burst is in the draw. He has both the forwards to the left of him. It's one to the right by Pascali for Potsdam. Puck is carried up the wall. Pascali loses it, and Buffalo State regains the center ice. Buffalo State is going to pull it back and reset. Taken by the defenseman Sean Rivnak, the first line pairing. Thacker gets hit in the corner there by Gursky. Gursky and Burst are working in the corner for Buff State. Puck worked out to the middle past Steen and out of the zone. Dumped into Potsdam zone. O'Connor and Thacker, the defensive pairing for Potsdam. They work the puck up the right side. Potsdam's getting completing a forward change right now. And Buffalo State's going to reset the puck behind their net as the forwards are going to finish the change for Potsdam, and Buffalo State gets it deep.
Yeah, but
it's going to go for icing, so the players that were on the ice have to stay on.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication there by the Bengals. Trying to dump the puck in, but they were right behind the red line, so results in that icing. But still, a bit of back and forth action right now. It looks like it's getting a little bit chippy, so it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this game's going to go.
Brown in the draw. Teleska is at the top of the circles. I'm sorry, Rivera's at the Macari's at the top of the circles. Rivera's to his left. I got the line wrong.
No, I wish these players would have names on the back of their jerseys.
Yeah, I know. Puck goes into center, dumped in by Price. Taken behind the net by Kisaki. Taken by Potsdam up the zone. Big hit by Rosen on the half wall. Rosen tries to chip it around, gets it up for Price. Price shot, and it's going to be grabbed by Hall. That's Hall's fourth save of the night.
Yeah, Jake Rosen right there. Very nice play. You know, he's a small kid, but he's not afraid to play big. He makes a nice hit. He chips off the boards, and Price is able to be his support to get that shot away. So far, this line of Rosen, Price, and the Eminent has been very effective.
Yeah, it really has been. Puck work back by Butler. Butler to Ware. Ware is going to carry it out for Potsdam. He's being harassed from behind by Niemanen, and it goes into the zone. Niemanen's going to pick it up. Buffalo State has a potential 3-on-1. Price up for Rosen. Rosen in. Makes a move. He scores! Jake Rosen and the Bengals lead 1-0.
It's as I was saying earlier. This line has been very effective. Nieminen causes a turnover, and he's able to get it right over to Price, who's going to feed Rosen on a 2-on-1. It was always a potential 3-on-1, and Rosen just patience, and it was huge. He gets Hall moving, and he's able to put it right over his arm.
Price had a great pass up for Rosen. Rosen deked the goalie and put it into the back of the net, and the Bengals take an early 1-0 lead. Play continues as the Bengals have the early lead. Puck chipped into center, taken by Simon. Simon throws it towards the net, played and held by De La Verne, and we have more extracurriculars after the play.
Yeah, it looks like one of the Potsdam players who was going to the net threw a bit of a cross check. He's like he's not getting a penalty. Looks like it was Calgary. Just went driving to the net after De La Verne made an easy save and an easy cover.
Face off to the right of De La Verne. Calgary against Sawkeld, won by Buff State. Zaleski carries the center. Zaleski gets the puck in, but offsides.
Yeah, Zaleski put himself offsides right there when he looked like he was going to make a hit, and then he turns around and just back skates into the Potsdam zone. And unfortunately, the puck wasn't already there.
Sawkeld wins the puck back to Rivnak. Rivnak dumps it behind the net. Hope hit there on Butler. Out to the middle to Zaleski. Zaleski loses the puck in his feet. Worked up by Butler, kept in by Buffalo State. Puck is in the slide. Oh, a pass through the legs by Sawkeld. He had Zaleski at the back door, but they couldn't get the pass through. Shot from the point fired onto De La Verne, and the net is off.
Yeah,
Hope went sliding into the net and knocked it off.
Although he did make a very nice defensive play to keep a guy in check, keep his stick in check, and he just fell as a result. So the face-off looks like it's going to stay in the
Buffalo State zone. Yep.
Sawkeld, too, had a very good chance early, just moments ago, right on front.
So we have Cope taking the draw. He's on with Thomas and Blake for Potsdam. Sawkeld in the draw for Buff State. Wins it over to the half wall to Stein. Buffalo State's going to carry the puck out. It's Zaleski. Zaleski makes a move at center ice. He gets tripped up, and they called it. I didn't see who the penalty was on, but Zaleski was carrying through the neutral zone and was tripped up. Buffalo State's going to go on their first power play of the night.
It's Thomas, the captain.
2 minutes for tripping.
Yep. Buffalo State now with the power play and a good chance to take a 2-0 lead here.
Buff State was 0 for 6 on the power play last night. Potsdam, Plattsburgh, every time they touched the puck got out of the zone. This is really a huge game for the Bengals, in the grand scheme of things. So the puck is won back to the point. Sawkeld puts it behind the net. Back to Sawkeld at the half wall. Sawkeld's going to step in, fires, misses wide. Hope keeps the puck in. Hope throws it to the net, and it hits off the side of the net, and it's going to be dumped up but kept in by Hope. Hope and Nieminen working on the half wall. Kicks it behind the net. Zaleski there, and Nieminen picks it up. Hope has the puck in the corner, works it back to the point for burst. Back to Hope. Hope loses it, and it's going to be knocked away by Teleska. De La Verne out to play the puck. He's going to leave it there for Power. Power's going to skate the puck through the neutral zone. Gives over for Nieminen. Nieminen throws the puck into the corner. Zaleski has it there. Zaleski being worked on by a Potsdam defender. Carries into the middle. Still carries in. The puck is knocked away to Hope. Hope back to Zaleski. Zaleski back to Hope. Hope's going to leave it there for Power. Power puts it behind the net. Hope tried to let it go over to Nieminen, and it's going to be dumped but not out. Kept in by Power. Power gives it to Hope. Hope. Shot. Oh, it's kicked aside. Hope. Power. Hope. Over to Sawkeld. Sawkeld gets it down low. It looks like we could have another trip. The puck bounces out, and it's kicked aside and dumped. And yet again not out. Power's kept 2 or 3 in. Power. Sawkeld fires. Knocked into the corner. It was a block shot. Hope has the puck behind the net. Has it knocked off his stick. Potsdam chips. Not out again. Sawkeld Steps in. Looks back door for for Neiman, and he misses him. Hope has the puck. 10 seconds to go on the Buffalo State power play. Power. Sawkeld. Zaleski. Zaleski looks in the middle for Neiman and doesn't have him. 5 seconds left on the power play. Work behind the net. Zaleski. Shot! Knocked aside by Hall. Kisaki works it up for Potsdam. Penalty killed off. Burst has a burst up the middle. Gets the puck chipped away. Puck kept in by Buffalo State. Taken behind the Potsdam goal. Burst has the puck behind the net. To the middle, backhander rebound. He scores! Corey Gursky and the Bengals have a 2-0 lead.
Well, they didn't get it on the power play, but they got it on a 5-on-5. Great patience there by Gursky to get Hall to go down and then just lift it right over his pad.
Corey Gursky, the very nice goal. He got it off the rebound. The Buffalo State power play was excellent. They didn't get anything from it, but just after, they take a 2-0 lead. So here's the draw. 1 back to Gursky, the goal scorer. Gursky works it over from Mahalski. Mahalski's going to leave it over for Kramer. Kramer finds Gursky. Gursky shoots, gloved by Hall.
It's very good for Gursky. Just keep putting the puck on net and making Hall make saves. And it was a very, despite not getting a goal, that was a heck of a power play for the Bengals. Being able to keep it in, just try to make things happen. Potsdam did a good job of blocking shots, deflecting the puck going wide, but still.
Puck right to Kramer. He gets a shot off, blocker to side there by Hall. Taken by Cope. Puck work back to Buffalo State point. Shot knocked aside by Hall again. Back to the point to Mahalski. Mahalski gives to Kramer. Kramer. Backdoor pass. Shot. He scores! Jake Rosen, his second of the night, and Buffalo State leads 3-0.
Just a heck of a pass there by Ben Kramer. Finding Rosen right in the slot, and he just goes short side low on Hall for a 3-0 lead. What a shot, what a pass.
Rosen's second of the night. This looks like a totally different team than we saw last night.
Yeah, it's Rosen's 5th of the season, too.
And we have a timeout from Potsdam really early.
Yeah.
When you let up 3 goals in the first 10.5 minutes, it's hard not to call the timeout there. What have you seen from Buffalo State tonight that we didn't see last night?
Well, the way you've been describing it, their passing is on point. They're playing good positioning. Just everything I said earlier, right before puck drop, they're doing.
Yeah, they really have looked good tonight. Buffalo State has 12 shots already. De La Verne has 4 saves for Buffalo State. They're 0 for 1 on the power play, and they have won 7 of the 16 faceoffs, which is about half.
Yeah, but once again, they're playing effectively. They're digging deep in the corner. They're not afraid to go out in front. And right now they're rewarded with a 3-0 lead as a result.
See some other games in the SUNYAC play tonight. Brockport is... Who's Brockport playing? They're playing Franklin Pierce. That's a non-conference game, so the points don't really matter that much.
Points don't matter.
Cortland's playing Canton. That's also a non-conference game. Marsville's playing Oswego. Let's see the score of that one. As we are back here at Buffalo State Arena. Puck won back by Buffalo State. Pass from the defenseman, looked for Price. He couldn't have him. Price finds it again. He's hit there by 2 Potsdam defenders. Let's see how Potsdam comes out of this power play. Out of the timeout. I'm sorry.
Well, puck worked in. If I'm Potsdam, I go more aggression.
Would you consider changing the goalie?
Not yet. It's not all on Hall.
Oh, not at all. He's faced 12 shots already.
Exactly.
Rosen dumps the puck back in as Buffalo State's getting a full 5-player change. Potsdam turning up the other way. We have the Rivera, Brown, McCary line on as Buffalo State dumps the puck back in. It's all Buffalo State here early in the contest. Puck shot on goal, turned aside by Hall. Played behind the net, and it's going to go all the way down, and it's going to go on goal. They avoid the icing.
They get lucky right there.
Yeah. And you talked about before. Oh, we have a turnover. He's in, he shoots, he scores! Vander Esch and Potsdam narrows the lead to 2. What'd you see there, Frank? What happened?
Just a bad turnover there by the Bengals. You go right, you try to pass, go for a long pass right out in front, and Vander Esch just gets a steal on it, gets his team-leading 8th goal of the season.
There was really nothing that could have been done there. It was just a terrible turnover, and De La Verne had no chance.
Yeah, it just goes low blocker. So Oswego State right now is up 1-0 on Morrisville.
Yeah, that's an important game. Buffalo State needs Oswego to win, and they'd be 2 points out of the 4 spot if they hold on tonight. They tried to pass it up for Gursky, and it bounced into the Potsdam bench. All the games are over there. So Cortland Canton doesn't mean anything for Buffalo State, and Brockport Franklin Pierce doesn't either.
Plattsburgh and Fredonia.
That's a big game. Not really. Fredonia's out.
Yeah.
Face off, one back to Rivnak. Rivnak gets it in, taken back by Potsdam, chipped into the zone. De La Verne out to play behind the net. Over to Rivnak. Rivnak for Steen. Steen bumped off the puck there by Vander Esch. Taken away by Buffalo State, chipped into center ice. O'Connor being worked on there. And Potsdam gets the breakout. Vander Esch up to Calgary. Calgary fires, and it's blocked aside. I'm sorry, that was O'Connor.
Yeah, O'Connor with the shot, and it deflecting goes right over the netting on a play. So the faceoff looks like it'll stay in the Buffalo State end. Yeah, Vander Esch gets the goal for Potsdam, and that was an unassisted goal. His 8th of the season.
It was his 9th, I thought. Yeah, goal number 9.
Okay.
Works.
Stats for Lion then.
Works for me.
Yeah.
So Buffalo State has the puck behind their zone, trying to break out. It's kept in there by Potsdam, by Cope. Buffalo State takes it out. Price dumps it in. Worked around the boards by Hall. Met there by Niemanen. Rosen, who already has 2 goals tonight, gets to the point, and it's dumped back in. Hall leaves for his defenseman. Worked up the point, up the wall to Campagna. Campagna takes it out, and he still carries. He dumps it on De La Verne, and De La Verne's going to hold for a frozen puck.
Yeah, ever since that timeout, Potsdam's coming out with a lot more aggression. They're starting to puck the puck more on De La Verne, and Buffalo State right now just sitting back. If they want to hold this lead and get more, they're going to have to keep coming with more aggression.
Salkeld and Pascali on the draw. Buffalo State's first line out. Won by Pascali. Back to Butler. Butler's going to wrap it around. Puck held in by Potsdam for now. Hope's going to work it back to his defenseman. He put it in his own corner. Shiro across for LaPierre. LaPierre up the wall. Zaleski up for Salkeld. Salkeld goes with Hope 2-on-3. Dumps it into the zone. Hope has the puck behind the net, and it's knocked off his stick. Stays in, and Potsdam's going to carry the puck out. Works back to LaPierre. LaPierre fans on the puck. Dumped in, De La Verne out to play it. De La Verne's going to leave for his defenseman, Nick Shiro. Shiro up for Zaleski. Zaleski looking for Salkeld. He finds him. Salkeld carries into the zone. Throws it towards net. It deflected and went into the corner. Zaleski hit there on the half wall. And we have a whistle. I think the puck went into the bench, or is it frozen? Can't even tell. Well, the faceoff's inside nonetheless. Listen to WBNY Monday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Neutral Ice. Me, myself, Frank Arcury, Nick Lippa, Jack Sullivan sometimes, Joe DiBiase, Brayton Wilson. It's really a good hour of good hockey talk. Burst on the draw against Thomas. Won by Thomas, but Buffalo State keeps the puck in. Fired on goal. They score! Wow, what a goal for Nick Burst, and Buffalo State out to a 4-1 lead. It looks like Burst stopped the puck in front of the net and put it into the corner.
Yeah, it looked like he either stopped it or Hall made the initial stop, and then Burst just did a nice spin around shot to put it right over the far side of Hall for a 4-0 lead with 6 minutes left in the first period.
So Buffalo State out to a 4-1 lead. They really look a lot different than they did last night. Stein hit on the wall. Taken in to the Buffalo State zone. Fired towards net. De La Verne holds on. That was a wacky play.
Hey, I couldn't tell where
Nobody really saw the puck.
Puck went. It's either De La Verne, looked like De La Verne got it, yeah.
Potsdam's first line is out against Jake Rosen's line for Buffalo State. Jake Rosen has 2 goals on the night. One face-off won by Rosen. Taken behind the net by Kramer. Kramer tries to work it up the wall, but it's dumped back in. Simon works it to the point. Drive from the point, blocked. Simon again, he puts it over the net. Kramer wraps it around for Salkeld. Salkeld back to Kramer behind the net. A good move by Kramer in the neutral zone, and he tries to find Zaleski, I think. Rosen carries in. Rosen, oh, he just fires wide.
Looks like it deflected right there as well.
Yeah, Calgary gives it up. Vander Esch tried to shoot through the defenseman and it got knocked into the corner. Buffalo State has the puck on the wall. Puck goes behind the net. Working into the middle. Vander Esch to the point. Fires. Saved by De La Verne. Kasaki got the shot off there and De La Verne smothered it.
Yeah, Kasaki looked like he didn't really get all of it on that. And it looked more of an easier save for De La Verne, but nonetheless, it's a save.
Thomas in the draw. 4:30 to go. 4:50 to go here in the first period. Buff State leads 4-1. Salkeld up for Zaleski. Zaleski tried to go by Butler. He couldn't. Ware takes the puck for Potsdam, and he's going to throw it all the way down, and it's Power beats out the icing.
Yeah, it looked like Ware tried to get a long pass going for a breakout chance, but didn't really go where he wanted.
Salkeld. It was in on the draw against Thomas. Thomas got kicked out. Looks like Cope's going to come in and take it. Salkeld wins the puck back to Mahalski. Mahalski to the half wall. Puck worked into the middle by Zaleski. He was looking for Salkeld. He couldn't find him. Hope works the puck around the wall. Taken on the half wall by Thomas. Thomas works it out to center. Power works it up the wall for Zaleski. Buffalo State in their own zone. Salkeld gives it across for Hope. Hope shoots, and it's just wide. Buffalo State keeps the puck in nonetheless. Potsdam's playing an awful period, really. They got one lucky bounce that ended up in the back of Buff State's net. Thomas gives it up for Blake, and they're going to dump and change. 3:50 to go here in the first period. Buffalo State leads 4-1. Pass completed to Nick Burst. Burst waits for Gursky, throws to the middle, and it's knocked aside. Rivnak chased it in, but it's going to go back the other way. Buffalo State intercepts at center ice. Pass up for Nick Burst. Burst in with Gursky. Waits for reinforcements, but it's taken away by Potsdam. Kramer dumps the puck deep behind the net. Taken in behind the net by Thacker. Oh, there's a big hit at center ice, and we have a penalty. Who's going to the box, Frank?
Looks like it's Corey Gursky.
Corey Gursky's going to get. The refs are discussing what the penalty should be. Did you see the hit?
Yeah, he hit Cope right in the neutral zone. And it looked like it was one from behind.
Gursky's going to get 2 minutes for interference.
Okay.
So the faceoff's going to be deep in the Buff State zone. I don't know why we're waiting.
I think the refs are just giving Nick Carrier an explanation. But yeah, Gursky's going to get a 2-minute interference penalty, and Potsdam's got a chance to make this 4-2 deficit.
Price and Rosen on the front side, LaPierre and Shiro on the back for Buffalo State, trying to kill off this penalty. Cope is in on the draw. He's on the ice with...
It's like Thomas and Blake.
Yeah. Cope, Thomas, and Blake. And on the back end is going to be Ware and... Thacker, yeah. So Cope in on the draw against Rosen. Face off, one back by Rosen. Taken there by Shiro. Shiro works it up the half wall, and Buffalo State quickly gets the puck out of their own end. Rosen applying a lot of pressure here, which is kind of interesting. I didn't really expect that out of a penalty kill.
But he is the only one, so it makes
right.
a little bit of sense.
Ware is going to give it off for Thomas. Thomas is going to carry the puck into the zone. Thomas works the puck to Thacker. Thacker winds up, fires, blocked in front, rebound. Oh, it's a great knock away by Buffalo State. And the puck is blocked away by Shire and goes out of the zone.
I think De Laverne got that. What a save.
I think it was I think it was LaPierre. I think he got a stick on it.
Looked, it was one of them, but in any case, what a save.
And the puck worked back out to center ice. Potsdam's best chance of the night. That wasn't a goal. Price is an interception at the neutral zone. And he takes himself off sides.
Yeah, he was right. Yeah, he was offsides, and he brought the puck in. He would have had a huge breakaway right there, but just a bit of bad luck. But a heck of a penalty kill so far.
Yeah. Vander Esch is on with Pascali and Teleska for Potsdam. Puck dumped in behind De Laverne. De Laverne's going to play it there. Stein up for Zaleski. Zaleski tries to get it out. He can't. Kept in by Butler. Butler across to his partner. Fires. Big block by Sawkeld. Back to Butler at the point. Butler fires another block shot for Buffalo State.
Big block by Zaleski right there.
Puck worked back to Butler. Butler working with his teammates. And Simon holds the puck. Simon gives off for Cope. That wasn't Cope. Simon for Teleska, I apologize. Back to Butler. Butler fires towards the goal. It's in the slot, and it's going to be dumped away by Buffalo State. 20 seconds to go on Gursky's interference.
Yeah, heck of a penalty kill so far. Buffalo State blocking 3 shots on that sequence.
Potsdam's going to carry the puck out of the zone. It's taken by Ware. Ware gets the puck into the zone. He loses it, and he hits LaPierre behind the net.
Buffalo State's
penalty has expired. We're back to even strength. Puck works into the middle for Potsdam, though. Cope back to Butler. Fires, blocked aside.
Like either Hope or Rosen got that one.
LaPierre, a big hit behind the net.
What a hit.
Could have been an interference, but it looked all right. And the puck is going to go out of play.
Yeah, it looked like that one was deflected by LaPierre out of play. But heck of a hit right there.
Yeah, by LaPierre.
Looked like that one was on Cope. So Cope's getting roughed up so far.
Cope's going to be out with Thomas and Blake.
We got exactly 1 minute left in the first period.
Kasaki and Campagna, the defenseman for Potsdam. Jake Rosen's line out with Niemanen and Price for Buffalo State. Face off. One back to Burst for Buffalo State. To Mahalski. Mahalski up the boards for Gursky. Gursky loses the puck in the neutral zone. In the top of the slot. Shot. Saved by De Laverne. Rebound. Another save by De Laverne. And the puck's going to go behind the net. And it's going to be dumped out to center ice by Ryan Demian. That's the first we've seen of Ryan Demian tonight. Buffalo State almost has an interception. Taken by Demian, and he has it taken off his stick, and it goes the other way. Blake chasing the puck. Taken behind the net by Power. Power up to Gursky. Gursky leaves for Mahalski. Mahalski to the wall to Demian. Demian gets the puck deep into the zone. Taken there behind the net by Thacker. Thacker gives it up to Vander Esch. Vander Esch for Cope. Cope tried to find his third forward pair in Calgary, but he couldn't. Zaleski's going to take it the other way. Zaleski in with Burst. And that'll do it for the end of the first period. Buffalo State leads 4-1. Frank, what'd you see in the period?
Oof, just a heck of a first period there for the Bengals. Only miscue was a turnover that led to a Potsdam goal. Otherwise, they've been playing great so far. Passing has been good. The precision's been good. They've been very tough along the boards and everywhere on the ice. De La Verne's been strong, and they've been putting shots on Hall, and that's something that they got to continue to do.
Yeah, they've looked really good so far. So at the end of the first period, the Bengals lead Potsdam 4-1. We're going to go back to Nick Lip in the studio. Nick? And we're back here on 91.3 FM, WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative since 1982. Brought to you by the Buffalo State College Student Activity Fee, and your home for the Buffalo State Bengals athletics. The Bengals currently lead 4-1 here at the start of the second period. Frank, what do you have? What are the keys to the second period?
Oh, if you're Buff State, you got to keep doing what you're doing. They've been tough in every aspect. They've been getting a lot of shots on Hall. They had 15 shots in the first period. So that's something that they're going to want to continue to do.
And Hall is going to be run back out for the second period by Coach Jim Zalaka for Potsdam.
That doesn't surprise me. You know, he's still your number one, and it's not been all his fault. You know, it's been more of a lack of team effort.
Yeah, I agree with that. De La Verne has been pretty good so far tonight, only allowing one goal on the turnover by Buffalo State.
Yep.
We're almost underway here. We're waiting for them to drop the puck, and we'll have the game back for you. The Buffalo State men's basketball team and women's basketball team both held on for victories today, and the women's hockey team lost to Elmira 5-0. And here we go. Salkeld on the draw, and it's won back by Potsdam. Calgary won it back to Ware, who got it to Butler. Taken at the half wall by Rivnak. Rivnak loses it. It's going to be taken into the zone by Vander Esch. Vander Esch throws it near the net, and it's going to be covered up by De La Verne.
Well, 13 seconds in, Vander Esch, you know, that's actually a pretty smart play. Just drive right to the net and just put shots on De La Verne, try and get him tested.
Yep, this game is far from over. There's still 40 minutes basically left to go.
Yep.
Same lines out for both teams. But across the Butler. Butler fires, and it's saved.
Nice easy stop there by De La Verne.
And the face off to the left of De La Verne. Calgary gets kicked out. Vander Esch comes in. Face off won by Vander Esch. Back to Butler. Fires! Blocked by Hope. Puck stays in the zone. Simon works it along for Calgary, who gets worked on by Rivnak. Rivnak works him off the puck. Tries to send it up to the left. It's taken by Vander Esch. Vander Esch works behind the puck, behind the net to Calgary. Oh, it's a pass in the middle. It still wasn't on the ice. Butler takes the puck. Fires it behind the net. Worked off the puck by Rivnak again, but Potsdam keeps it. Back to Butler. Fires. Kicked aside by De La Verne, and Buffalo State goes the other way.
Nice
Zaleski and Hope 2-on-2. Hope carries the puck down the left side. Goes behind the net. Still holds the puck. Hope is going to dump it in. It's caught and dropped by Salkeld. Salkeld throws towards the net. It's saved. Zaleski. Zaleski looks in the middle, finds Niemanen. Gets a shot on net, and it's going to be held there by Hall. 18:50 to go. Second period, Buffalo State leads 4-1.
Very nice play by Niemanen. Just going right to the net, taking the pass. And just a nice save there by Hall. De La Verne moments ago, too, with a nice kick save. While having multiple screens out in front. So De La Verne staying sharp. And Hall, he's still been playing pretty good, despite allowing 4 goals.
Face-off, one over to Goodhue, intercepted by Niemanen. Oh, it's a shot on net. Goodhue takes puck, and he gets worked off it by Price. Niemanen behind the net on the side of the net with the puck. Niemanen and Price working on it with Rosen there. Taken by Goodhue. Goodhue flips it up the wall, dumped into center ice. Shiro works it across the LaPierre. LaPierre dumps it in. It's going to be play behind the net by Hall. Hall works it up the boards where the puck came from, and it jumps over LaPierre's stick. And it looks like, and De La Verne comes out to play it. That could have been a dangerous situation. De La Verne puts the puck behind his net to Shiro. Shiro looks for Rosen. It's too far, and it's going to go for the icing touch-up.
Yeah, almost looked like it deflected off a Potsdam player, but yeah, De La Verne with a pretty aggressive play right there. You know, that's pretty good. You know, show that you're not afraid to get out of the net. He's able to find Shiro, who just was able to miss a pass.
So Cope is on a forward line with Thomas and Blake. He's going up against Rosen in the draw. Buffalo State had to keep their guys on due to the icing. Face-off is won back by Cope. Dump behind the net. Rosen there on help, and Rosen picks up the puck. He tries to give it up to Niemanen, and it's blocked in front on a shot by Campagna. Campagna, the defensive partner with Kasaki. Kasaki carries the puck up, and it's a pass back to Campagna. Campagna leaves it for Cope. Cope to the net. Campagna just misses wide. And the puck is going to go up Niemanen's side. Niemanen carries it out. And he gets hit there, but he gets the puck deep. And it's going to be caressed behind the net by Thacker. Thacker up the wall. Tried to get Cope in the middle. Buffalo State's going to take over. Puck dumped in by Demian. Taking him behind the net by Thacker. Thacker up the wall. Finds Blake. Blake on with Cope and Thomas still for Buffalo State. For Potsdam. Puck kept in by Thacker. Goes behind the net. Oh, it's a hit there by Thomas. Blake tried to carry the puck. It's kept in. Buffalo State goes behind the net. Brody Power goes to play it. And it's shot on net from Cope, and De La Verne's going to hold on.
Yeah, try to slow this game down. Potsdam's having a lot of possession. They're forcing a lot of turnovers right now so far early on in the second period.
17 minutes even to go. Buffalo State leads 4-1 here at Buffalo State Ice Arena. Face-off won by Buffalo State. Worked behind the net, taken by Zaleski. Zaleski chips it up for Stein. Stein gives it up for Sawkeld. Sawkeld loses it. Hope dumps the puck back in. Taken back by McCary. McCary loses the puck at center ice. Oh, there was almost a big hit on Sawkeld. He just barely got out of the way of it.
Sawkeld's a victim
Hope
of another
loses
big
it,
hit.
but Buffalo State keeps it 2-on-1. Oh, they tried to get the puck across to Hope, and he just missed it.
Good defensive play there by Butler.
Hope works towards the net, and it's knocked aside by Ware. And it's gonna go. He's gonna dump it. Oh, and he misses the goal, and it'll go for icing. Not really a smart play there from Ware.
He looked like he was just trying to hit De La Verne with that, but he just missed them. Just earlier, Sawkeld almost took a big hit, and then but earlier from that he got a huge hit put on him by Ware.
Buffalo State loses the draw. Puck worked up the side. Taken by McCary. McCary gets it out, and LaPierre is going to smack it back in. Taken on the half wall by Ware. Ware chips it out, and Buffalo State puts it back in again.
But they're offsides.
Puck played behind the net. Ware for Butler for Ware. Chipped into center. Kramer dumps it around the wall. Beaumont gives it ahead. It's dumped into the zone. And the puck is going to go out, and someone's got a souvenir.
Yeah, they deflected out too, so.
It's a Buffalo State offensive zone draw.
Yep.
We're going to see the Corey Gursky, Nick Burst, Ryan Demian third line for Buff State. They're going to go up against Calgary, Simon, and Van Der Esch, the first line for Potsdam. Stein and Rivnak are the defensemen for Buffalo State. Taken behind the net by Potsdam. Puck bounces into the middle, and Potsdam's going to carry the puck out the other way. Simon gets the puck deep. Behind Buffalo State's net. And it's going to be taken away by Rivnak. Rivnak starts the hurry the other way. Rosen's offsides. I'm sorry, that's not Rosen. That's Gursky was offsides, and he touches up. Taken behind the net by O'Connor. O'Connor gets lit up by Demian.
That was by Gursky.
Gursky.
Nice big hit there.
And the puck's dumped in. Buffalo State's going to get a change. The first line's coming back onto the ice. Puck worked up to the middle of the Calgary. Calgary tried to find Van Der Esch but couldn't. Salkeld fans on a pass, just gives it back to Rivnak. And then the puck is chipped in. Buffalo State's going to complete their change. Pass up the middle to Teskala. Teskala puts it behind the net. Rivnak works it up for Zaleski. Zaleski finds Hope. I'm all over the place here. Finds Salkeld. Salkeld gets a shot off. Zaleski leaves for Hope. Hope makes a move, keeps the puck in the zone, tries to find Zaleski. It's going to be chipped out by oh no, he takes it behind his net. And he gives it up there to the right side, and Potsdam's going to carry it out. Puck knocked away by the Buffalo State defender. He goes up the other way. Ben Kramer enters the zone. And Potsdam turns it up. They have a potential 3-on-2 here. But a great back check from Ben Kramer knocks the puck into the corner. 13:40 to go, second period. Buff State leads 4-1. Puck intercepted at center ice by Goodhue. Goodhue tries to get it up for Teskala, but he couldn't. And Buffalo State carries the puck out. Niemanen walks all the way up the left side, not touched. Back for Rosen, who has 2 goals tonight. Backdoor, he almost had Niemanen. Oh, Niemanen tried to get it to the point. He turns it over. It's going to be turned up the other way. Puck carried out into the Buffalo State zone. Fires wide. Kasaki got the shot off. It just went wide. Campagna back to play the puck for Potsdam. He gets ahead of speed. He dumps the puck in. Potsdam in a half change here. De La Rem leaves the puck behind the net. Worked up to the half wall for Niemanen. Niemanen tries to get it out. It's knocked back into the zone. From the high slot, a backhander. Shot, they score! Van Der Esch. I think that's his second of the night.
Yep.
And it's a 2-goal game. The lead is cut in half. It was just a bad turnover in the Buff State zone, and the puck ends up in the back of their own net.
Yeah, another turnover for the Bengals, and it looked like Rivera was able to find Van Der Esch right out in front and slip it right in between the pad and post of De La Verne to make it a 4-2 game.
So 4-2 here, 12:40 to go, second period. Hope looks like he's being hooked there a little bit. Hall out to play the puck, works it up the wall. Taken behind the net by Potsdam. Brown, Potsdam's going to go with the fourth line. McCary gets the puck in, and it's taken by Brown. Brown for Rivera. Rivera shot, and it's going to be held on by De La Verne.
Potsdam just making plays right now. Looking like they're starting to get their legs going together as well. Buffalo State's got to stop just standing around and letting them skate all around them. Otherwise, this would be a 1-goal game very quickly.
Cope back to the point. Shot blocked away by Gursky. Taken behind the net by O'Connor. O'Connor leaves for Thacker. Thacker sends it up the half wall, and Cope is going to dump it in. Puck work behind Buffalo State zone. Cope intercepts it. Looks into the middle. Nobody was there. Ryan Demian works the puck up the half wall. Burst dumps it in behind the net. Potsdam's going to get the puck out of their zone. And here comes Thacker. Thacker across for Cope. Cope dangles. Pass across. Good save by De La Verne. Did a great job getting over.
Huge stop there by De La Verne.
We could have easily been in a 1-goal contest here, Frank.
Blake with an excellent opportunity. And then a nice little dangle by Cope.
Yeah, it was a nice dangle, and he got the pass across.
But De La Verne standing strong so far.
Pascalion with Teleska and Goodhue. Face off, one back to the point. Fires, knocked aside. Puck knocked behind the net. Pass into the middle is going to be intercepted by Buffalo State. Price gets hauled down in the center. No penalty there. Niemanen works on the defender behind the net. Taken up by Potsdam. Goodhue gets the puck out. Goodhue dumps the puck in. Pascali's going to chase for Potsdam. Puck goes back to the point. Potsdam's going to keep it in. They're going to dump it, and it's going to be knocked down by Jake Rosen. Rosen gives it up for Niemanen, who dumps it in, and they're going to get a change. Potsdam back the other way very quickly. Puck carried up by Campagna. Campagna gets the puck deep behind the net. And he's hit there by LaPierre. That could have been a dangerous hit. And the puck goes behind the net to Rivnak. Rivnak across to LaPierre. LaPierre up for Beaumont. Beaumont gives it up, and it's going to be carried into the zone by Sawkeld. Sawkeld in on a half breakaway, and the puck's knocked away, and they try to put it in the middle. They can't. And Potsdam's going to get the puck out of the zone. Yep, they do. LaPierre is going to send it right back in. Buffalo State delayed offsides.
And Sawkeld had a partial break, had an excellent opportunity.
Yeah, great pass there from Zaleski. Carry back in the other way. A good hit by Shiro. Met him at the blue line. And the puck is chipped out to center ice. It'll be grabbed there by Thacker. Thacker gives it up for McCary, and we have a whistle. Puck went into the Potsdam bench.
Yeah, McCary just tried to dump it in, just put it right into one of his players. One of his teammates. But 9:46 left in the second period, still 4-2.
Face off, one back to Power. Power's going to give to his partner, Mahalski. Back to Power. Up the wall to Gursky. Gursky has a goal on the night. Potsdam's going to go back in the other way. Simon leaves back off. Shot, he scores! Van der Esch with the hat trick, and it's a 4-3 contest. Frank, take me through that play.
Just an excellent pass by Simon to Van der Esch, and just a nice one-time shot goes right low blocker side on De La Verne to make it 4-3. That is Van der Esch's third goal of the night, the hat trick.
Is Buffalo State starting to fall asleep on us here?
It seems like it. They gotta start waking up and try to do what they did in the first period, and they're not doing that. They're letting Potsdam skate all over them.
Yeah, they really are letting Potsdam back in this game. What was once a 4-1 game is now 4-3.
Now it looks like
and Buffalo State's going to use their timeout.
Yep. So right now, bit of an out of town scorer update. Really the only game that adds the big meaning for the Bengals tonight, and that's Oswego and Morrisville. Right now, Oswego is up 2-1 in the second period.
Let's go through the standings a little bit here, Frank.
So right now, Plattsburgh is first in the conference at 11-2 with a total of 22 points. Oswego is second at a 9-1-1 record. That's a total of 19 points. So if the playoffs were to start today, Plattsburgh and Oswego would have a first-round bye. We're in third place right now. You got Geneseo at 7-5 for 14 points. Fourth place is Morrisville. So that's how you know this is a huge game for Morrisville too, because if they upset Oswego, they're tied with Geneseo. But right now Morrisville sits at 12 points at a 5-6-2 record.
What are they in fifth place?
Fourth in the conference. Right now, as it is, Brockport at 4-6-2 with 10 points is fifth, and Potsdam is at 4-5-2
in sixth.
And
then right behind we have Cortland and Buffalo State.
Yep. Both teams have 8 points. Both teams have 3 wins. And Cortland has 7 losses. Buffalo State has 6 losses, and each team has 2 ties.
Cortland is idle tonight.
Cortland is playing Canton tonight.
All right, so basically idle.
So it's pretty much. Same thing with Brockport too. They are playing Franklin Pierce. but both of them, those are non-conference games.
Face off, one back into the to the Potsdam zone. Demian throws it towards the net, and it's going to be taken back, and Buffalo State keeps the puck in the zone. Backhander, knocked aside. Gursky has the puck. Gursky gets knocked down, but Buffalo State keeps it for the time being, and it's going to be worked up by Potsdam. And the pass goes ahead to Zaleski. Zaleski tips it into the zone. Played behind the net by De Laverne. De Laverne's going to leave for Kramer. Intercepted there by Ware. Ware fires on goal, and it's going to be chipped around. Puck worked back to Butler. To Ware, I'm sorry. And it's a shot, and it's going to be smothered by De Laverne.
Yeah, just a good shot right in the face-off dot by Blake. Just a big save there by De Laverne. He's got to keep his team in this game now.
Yeah, Buffalo State's really starting to fall asleep on him. This has really been a long weekend for me. This is my third game of the weekend. Puck is going to be taken behind the net by Buffalo State and chipped into center ice. Brett Hope is on with Salkeld and Zaleski for Buff State. Puck dumped into the zone. Played up the wall, and Thomas is going to carry it the other way. He's going to give it up for Blake. Blake, Thomas, and Cope in on a 3-on-2 sort of. Oh, and it's a tricky catch by De Laverne, but he makes it.
Yeah, it looked like it went right off the stick of one of the Buffalo State defensive players. I couldn't tell who. Might have been, it was either Mahalski or Power, and it just went right into De Laverne's glove. So, bit of a little break there for Buffalo State.
Piscali on with Goodhue and Teleska for Potsdam. We have a whistle.
And a little false start right there on the face-off.
Face-off won by Buffalo State. Worked behind Buffalo State's net. And Rosen's going to come out with it, but Rosen has the puck taken off a stick, and it's going to be chipped out. The puck's going to stay in Buffalo State zone.
Yeah, one was deflected right out of play.
Face off to the left of De Laverne. Piscali against Rosen. Face off won by Piscali. Goes by Rosen, in. Oh, and he just shoots it wide. A great play off the face off.
Heck of a play by Piscali right there.
Stein works up to center. Worked back to Stein and tipped in by Rosen. Price is going to chase deep. Price puts a lot of pressure on. Comes up with the puck. Looks for Rosen in the middle. Oh, he hits the post. Puck is chipped up and kept in. Price, oh, he posts one on goal, and it's going to be knocked aside.
Yeah, the Buffalo State's got to keep putting shots on Hall right now. That's how they had success in the first period, get 4 goals on them.
Puck's taken up by Piscali. Piscali leaves off for his teammate Goodhue, and Goodhue's going to shoot one right into the breadbasket of De Laverne.
Hey, Rosen had a pretty good opportunity just moments ago, and it looked like he either went right off the post or right off the blocker of Hall.
Brown wins the draw. Rivera's going to play it, throws it towards the net, knocked aside by De Laverne. Chipped ahead by Marcus Mahalski. Mahalski chipped it up for Gursky. Gursky dumps it in, chased by Demian. Demian knocks him off the puck. Demian leaves for Gursky, misses him. Hit there behind the net by Burst. Potsdam's going to go the other way. Puck's going to be carried into the zone. And it's going to be knocked aside into the corner. The shot was by Brown. Left behind the net by Rivera. Taken by Buff State. Chipped into almost to center ice, and then Gursky finishes it, gets the puck out of the zone.
Big second effort right there. That's what you need.
Yeah. Buffalo State has had no offense this period as Brown goes around the net. Rivera went around the net. It's taken by Mahalski. Mahalski gives for LaPierre. LaPierre chips it into center ice. Taken back by Ware. Ware is going to give it up for Calgary. Calgary tries to find Rivera, and Potsdam's going to get the first line back up.
Mahalski just moments ago with a huge hit there on Rivera.
And the puck goes into the Potsdam zone. Zaleski on chasing. And it's going to be intercepted by Demian, but Potsdam's going to be able to get the puck out. 5:50 to go, second period. And the puck is going to be passed up. Mahalski's going to leave it for his partner, Ben Kramer. Kramer finds Salkeld. Salkeld up with Pope. Salkeld tried to make a move, a flying poke check there.
By Thacker.
Yeah, Thacker, great play. And Potsdam quickly the other way. Fires Van Der Esch. He already has a hat trick on the night. He's going to be tipped out of play.
And faceoff will remain in the Buffalo State end.
Van Der Esch has really brought his A game tonight for Potsdam.
Yeah, he has been all over the ice tonight so far. And he's been rewarded with 3 goals as a result.
What was his 9th, 10th, and 11th of the season?
That's what it looks like.
Face off, won back by Buff State. Play behind their own net, chipped into center ice. It should go all the way down for icing.
And it will.
Face off to the right of De La Verne. Thomas on the draw, wins it back to the point. Shot is blocked, taken away by Niemanen. Niemanen gives it up. Price on a breakaway. Oh, he gets taken down from behind. What do we have? We have a slash.
I almost thought that was going to be a penalty shot.
Yeah, everybody was looking for a penalty shot, but at least we get a power play for Buffalo State.
Buffalo State will go on the power play.
Price got behind the defender, had a breakaway. But it's going to go 2 minutes for slashing to Kasaki.
Yep. Yeah, Kasaki's going to get a slash. Buffalo State now with the chance to make it a 5-3 game. I almost thought that should have been a penalty shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they were even enough that it didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Salkeld in on the draw. And the face-off is won back by Potsdam. Buffalo State keeps the puck in. It's going to be worked up, and it's going to be knocked out off of Brody Power. The face-off comes outside.
Yeah, Power tried to keep it in. He just couldn't catch it.
Buffalo State over 2 on the power play tonight. They go with Salkeld, Zaleski, Niemanen, Power, and Hope at the point. 4 forwards. Hope is going to carry the puck into the zone. Hope leaves back for Power. Power loses it out of the zone. They're going to have to reset. Power for Hope. Hope back to Power, who chips it in. Power's going to chase. He's going to get it all along the wall to Niemanen. Niemanen back for Hope. Hope fires just wide. And it's going to be worked back up to Hope. Hope at the half wall. Hope's going to give it up for Power. Power's going to give it back to him. He passes it off the wall. And Hope tried to get it across the Salkeld, it looked like. And Potsdam knocked the puck down, and both teams are going to get a change.
Yeah, good defensive play there by Thacker.
De La Verne goes quickly ahead to Salkeld. Salkeld the pass into the middle. It's another pass into the front, and the net gets knocked off the mooring again. It's like the 4th or 5th time we've seen the nets get knocked off tonight, Frank.
Well, it's good because you're driving to the net, and Zaleski had a good opportunity, but another nice defensive play there by Potsdam.
We have a line of Rosen on with Price and can't see who the other guy is yet. Well, whatever it is, Burst has a shot in the middle. Went back to Rivnak. Rivnak fires, blocked the side there. Buffalo State's going to keep the puck in the zone. Price works it along for Rosen. Back to Mahalski, or Rosen. Mahalski, back to Rosen. Rosen fakes a shot to Mahalski. Mahalski, Rivnak, across to Rosen. Rosen 2 goals on the night. Mahalski at the top of the point. Mahalski. Inside low. Oh, a great save by Hall. Taylor Price had a shot there, but it was a great save by Hall. Price back to Mahalski. Mahalski, Rosen shot. And I don't think it ever made its way all the way to Hall. Rosen.
It was blocked.
Mahalski. And it's going to be taken the other way. There's a short-handed opportunity. In. Shot. Oh, he shoots it wide. Calgary had a wide open breakaway and just shot it wide. He can't be happy with that. The power play is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Pass up. Intercepted by Calgary. Calgary dumps it back in. We have a makeshift line with Goodhue here. Puck bounces out to center ice. Taken by Thacker. Thacker looks for O'Connor. O'Connor back to Thacker. 2:45 to go here in the second period. It's 4-3 Buff State. This has really been an exciting contest this far. Lots of goals, a couple hits, some power plays,
big saves too,
some breakaways, some saves. This game we've seen a lot.
Yeah, just earlier Hall with a huge stop there on Price. He spun right on his backhand and was able to get the pad up. And I think Jay Laverne got that on Calgary. I think he got the glove on it. So a heck of saves right now for both teams.
And the Buffalo State has the puck in Potsdam zone. Brody Power is going to dump it in. It's going to go out of play.
Yeah, one deflected, so face-off will remain in the neutral zone.
They're running out of pucks.
Well, the fans better be getting those pucks and giving them back to the refs.
In 2000 Cup, they almost ran out of pucks in Game 6. Between the Devils and the Stars.
Man.
Face off, one back to Campagna. 2:20 to go here. Second period. Buff State has a 1-goal lead here at Buffalo State Ice Arena. 91.3 FM WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative. 298.2 brought to you by the Buffalo State College Student Activity Fee. The puck worked behind the net. It's going to be chipped into the neutral zone. And we have another power play for Buff State. Zaleski got pulled down on by a trip on Campagna. Buffalo State back on the power play for the remainder of the period, barring a goal.
Yeah, Campagna just put his stick right under Zaleski and took the feet right out from under him.
Buffalo State's power play is 0 for its last 9 in the homestand.
Oof. 0 for 3 tonight. Now they're getting their 4th opportunity. Campagna, I was about to say. Hey, he was not happy about that. He just slammed his stick right into the glass, right in the penalty box. But yeah, 1:53 left in the second period.
Rosen wins the draw. Burst gives it back to Mahalski. Mahalski for Rivnek. Rivnek spins, gives back to Mahalski. Mahalski for Rosen. Rosen for Mahalski. Mahalski drives, save, rebound. Ooh, Price almost knocked it home.
It looked like he hit the side of the net right there.
Yeah, it's going to be taken up the other way. It's going to be Goodhue. Goodhue almost gets around the second Buffalo State defenseman. Great defensive play by Mahalski. Taken back the other way by Rivnek. Rivnek's going to enter the zone. Leaves for Price. Price shot. Ooh, he had top right written all over that one. And Goodhue's going to knock it back out.
It was like it was half a floater right there.
Yeah.
Paul didn't know where it was going.
Buffalo State's going to get a change, and so is Potsdam. 1:08 to go, second period. Puck carried out. And he gives up for Zaleski. Zaleski gets knocked off the puck, and it's going to go back down. De La Verne plays it quickly. He's going to leave it for Hope. Hope is on with Power. And on with Neiman and Zaleski and Salkeld. And Power's going to carry up the other way. Power comes into the offensive zone. He's going to go behind the net. And Power has the puck at the top of the point. He's still holding. He's gone in an entire circle. He dishes it off and gets it back with Zaleski. Salkeld across for Hope. 28 seconds ago. Salkeld. And he tried to find Power, and it's taken back by Ware, and he's going to dump it in. We have 20 seconds left.
Yeah, not a smart pass there by Salkeld. He tried to go far side.
Hope carries the puck into the zone with 10 seconds to go. Got to get a shot off here. Throws it into the middle. Power has the puck at the wall. Power's going to cycle it in with 4 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1, and that should do it for the period. At the end of 2, Buffalo State 4, Potsdam Bears 3.
I think Buffalo State's lucky to get out of this period with the lead right now. Potsdam's been playing played excellent hockey this second period. And
Yeah.
they're only down 1 as a result.
This was definitely a poor period for Buffalo State.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to send it to Nick Lippa back in the studio for the second intermission. We'll be back after a short break.
This is Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
This is Westy Woods.
This is Fred Schneider of the B-52s on WBNY.
91.3 FM WBNY knows that legends aren't born, they're made. And that's why we're hosting Battle of the Bands April 25th at Buffalo Ironworks. Take it away, bipolar monster truck voice guy.
The submission guidelines are as follows. No cover. That must be original music. 1 submission per band. 3 songs per submission. We take digital files, which can be emailed to WBNY local music director at gmail.com. If you send a submission via email, you make sure the subject reads, quote, battle submission, end quote.
Or you can just mail us a CD. The CD can be a full CD, but make sure you indicate which 3 songs you would like us to listen to. If you mail a CD, send it to WBNY, 1300 Elmwood Avenue, Buffalo, New York, 14222. Label the envelope battle submission.
There's lots of prizes, and first place gets 5 hours of studio time. That's right, I said 5 hours of studio time.
Time. Best of all, WBNY does not discriminate. We accept all genres, so get your
Your band's music in today for 91.3 FM WBNY's Battle of the Bands.
Well, Cats Like Us is the place to go. Cats Like Us for retro clothes. Cats Like Us is the place to be. Downtown to Wandahar Main Street. Come to Cats Like Us for all your rockabilly and retro clothes. Visit us at 67 Main Street, Tonawanda, New York, or catslikeus.com.
Are you suffering from football withdrawal?
What if I just killed myself?
Whoa, slow down there, guy.
But why?
Millions of Americans, just like yourself, go through this very same experience after the Lombardi Trophy is raised. Fret no more. We here at WBNY have the cure. Introducing
The off-season!
a brand new sports talk show on All Talk Monday that dives headfirst into a part of the football calendar that is often overlooked. Join me, Ian Loretto, along with my co-host, Nick Lombardo, as we take on an in-depth analysis of every aspect of the NFL offseason. We'll talk combine, free agency, team needs, artisan cheese.
Artisan cheese? There'll be no cheese talk on this show. This is a football show. We will bring you up-to-date off-season news on a weekly basis every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. The off-season. Mondays 4 to 5 p.m. on 91.3 FM WBNY, where we promise to bring you all football and no cheese.
Join us every Monday night at 8 p.m. for Neutral Ice. Join Nick Lippa, Jack Sullivan, Brayton Wilson, Joe DiBiase, Chris Kowalchuck, and Frank Arcury for Buffalo's best hockey talk show. It doesn't get any better than this. Part of All Talk Monday on Buffalo's original alternative, 91.3 FM, WBNY.
Tune your dial to 91.3 FM WBNY to listen to Weather Buff, Buffalo's only weather talk show, aired here each Monday at 12 noon. The host, Jack Kanak, also known as the Weather Medic, the Doctor of Weather. Email your weather questions to info@weathermedic.com or call us live at 716-878-5104 during the show. Weather Buff, talk worth listening to here on 91.3 FM WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative. You hear a lot of music on WBNY, and it's nice to recognize those tracks that our brilliant DJs agree are worth playing for you. That's the idea behind the WBNY 25, a weekly countdown of the top songs by airplay here on Buffalo's original alternative. I'm Tom Connolly. Listen to the WBNY 25 every Wednesday morning from 7 to 9 a.m. right here on 91.3 FM WBNY.
And so it begins.
91.3 FM WBNY, Buffalo's original alternative, is throwing Battle of the Bands at Buffalo Ironworks on April 25th. We are accepting submissions now. The deadline is March 8th. No covers, must be original music, 1 submission per band, 3 songs per submission. Digital files can be emailed to WBNY local music director at gmail.com, subject line battle submission, or mail us a CD. Address information available at facebook.com/WBNY local. Don't forget the deadline's March 8th, so submit your stuff now for WBNY's Battle of the Bands on April 25th, brought to you by 91.3 FM WBNY.
These days it's a trial or disaster in this frantic tour de force. Pride and remorse blazing the course. And despite our human defects, we are guiltless and divine. At war with the combine, fueled by experience, armed to the teeth. Reason is our revolver, a bullet is belief. Back when the struggle was enough to fill our hearts, we were unaware, armless warfare. We remain the humble movers in a cosmos of song. And the ether chimes along, but market forces can creep into the hearts of man, calling in the margins and trying to fence us in. The new lords have spoken, everyone has for sale, quantized and merchandised down to the last detail. The devouring rainbows with barcode laser beams and blinding the eyes of painters for maximized efficiency. The new lords have spoken, everyone has for sale. The fogs of locust land make ashtrays of decent men. We won't genuflect for them, and I know we will prevail.
And we're back here on 91.3 FM WBNY. Buffalo State leading Potsdam 4-3. Frank, what does Buffalo State need to do to hold on to this win in the third period?
Well, play the way you did in the first period pretty much. They got to start hitting their passes. They got to keep playing tough on the boards. They can't be sitting back. They got to be aggressive against this Potsdam team. You know, second period, they were just allowing the Bears to just walk into the zone every time and get the kind of shots that they want. You know, that's definitely not something that you're going to want to do in this third period.
What the shots are 21-17. Buffalo State's leading. Both teams haven't converted on the power play, and the faceoffs are 29-25 in favor of Potsdam.
Yeah, so it's been a relatively even game this entire game so far. It's been even.
One carryover penalty from the second period. It was on
Campagna.
It was on Campagna.
Yep.
It's
only 7 seconds right now.
It was 2 minutes for tripping, 7 seconds. Buffalo State's on the power play 4, and then we'll be back to 5-on-5 even strength.
He's gonna wonder what Carrier said to his team during the second intermission. Get
Just
these guys
win,
going.
baby.
Pretty much.
Face off. He's going with his third line here. LaPierre and Kramer back on the defensive end.
Makes sense though.
Sent up, and we have a quick icing off on Buffalo State.
Yep. It's Potsdam will go to full strength right now.
Teams are back even. 19:49 to go in a 4-3 hockey game. This is a huge game for Buff State if they want to. They want to go into the SUNYAC playoffs.
Yeah, they win this game. They will likely move to 6 in the conference standings, which is the last spot for the SUNYAC playoffs.
And Calgary in on the faceoff for Potsdam. And he wins it back, but it goes out of the zone. It went past Thacker. O'Connor picks it up there, being chased by Gursky. Gursky has his stick all over him. Potsdam players looking for a slash. Puck goes into the middle. Taken by Vander Esch, who has a hat trick already. Throws it towards the net, and it's going to be held there by De Laverne.
Hey, De Laverne seemed like he probably got a stick on that one, preventing the puck from going out in front. So good aggressive play by De Laverne to hang on as well.
Potsdam's going to leave its first line of Calgary, Vander Esch, and Simon out. Carrier switches to Sawkeld, Mahalski, and Brett Hope. Face off one back to Simon. Simon leaves it to the point for Butler. Butler sends it behind the net, taken by Vander Esch. Vander Esch finds Butler. Butler throws it towards goal. It goes past. And it's going to be chipped and it's going to go out of play.
And it's deflected too, so there shouldn't be a penalty. So yeah, the face-off will be to De Laverne's right. So Potsdam's going to be switching their forward lines out.
The face-off is won back by the Bengals. Mahalski's going to wrap it around the boards. It's going to be kept in there by Butler. Butler throws it towards goal. And it gets knocked down in front by Cope. Again, he's going to shoot it. It's going to knock aside. Pass out to the middle. De Laverne's going to smother it. 19:05 to go. We've had a few stops here already in the third.
Yeah, De Laverne's not taking any chances. He's going to cover up anything he can.
That could make for a long period.
Well, sometimes boring hockey wins games. You know that.
Oh, yeah, firsthand. Thomas wins the drawback to Ware. Ware fakes a shot, and then he gets it. Ooh, it got tipped in front and went just wide. Buffalo State carries out the other way. Puck knocked back in by Butler, and it's almost played offsides, but Sawkeld chips it ahead. Price comes in and takes it. Knocked off the puck by Ware. Ware's going to send it out. It's going to be dropped from Cope to Thomas, and Thomas holds again. And Cope gives over to Blake. Blake goes around the net. Blake gives to the point. Shot from the point. De Laverne save. The rebound drops in front. Cope takes a shot, and it's saved by De Laverne. Puck played behind the net by Blake. Blake's going to chip it to Thomas. Thomas back to Blake. Blake takes a shot. Oh, good save by De Laverne.
Nice blocker save there.
Bursch sends it up the wall. Nieminen tries to chip it out. He can't. Mahalski across to Power. Power gets it out as far as center, and it comes right back in. Power goes up the wall with it. Nobody there. It's going to be kept in by Calgary. Calgary shot's going to be knocked aside by De La Verne. Van Der Esch leaves behind for Simon. Simon kicks the puck to himself. Simon goes across. He tries to find Kawalchuck, and here comes the other way. He's in on a breakaway. He shoots. Oh, he shoots it too high.
Gursky.
Corey Gursky looking for his second of the night.
Golden opportunity, and he looked like he either went higher or went right off Paul.
Gursky had a wide open breakaway and just put it over the net.
Yeah, looks like it did go off Paul. So the faceoff's going to be to Hull's left. A golden opportunity to make it a 5-3 game, and Hull just standing strong.
Face off to the left of Hall. Nick Burst wins it back to Rivnak. Rivnak's going to softly dump it into the zone. Picked up behind the net by Thacker. Couldn't get it far. Burst throws it towards goal, and it's going to be gloved by Hall.
And Hall's the one who's going to not take any chances.
17:31 to go. Buffalo State leads 4-3 on Potsdam.
Bit of an update here for Morrisville and Oswego. Looks like Oswego's going to come away with a 3-1 victory.
They reset it after the period. The
okay,
third
so
hasn't
it's
started yet.
Okay.
It's 3-1 still.
But yeah, Oswego's up. So Oswego's up 3-1. Okay.
Yeah, that's a weird website. Nonetheless, play behind the net. Ware is going to go across to his partner, Butler. Butler sends it out, and he's going to get the puck right back to him. He's going to chip it into center. It's going to be played there by the Buffalo State defender. Shire up for Zaleski. Zaleski enters the zone. Zaleski looks for Sawkeld. Sawkeld carries behind the net. Cuts to the middle. Sawkeld shot. Ooh, kick save by Hall.
Nice little aggressive play there by Sawkeld, but just a better save by Hall.
Butler wraps it around for Goodhue. Goodhue tries to chip it out to center, and it finally gets there. It's going to be chipped ahead by Teleska. Played by Buffalo State. Hope gives it for Kramer. Kramer dumps it in. It's going to be played behind the net by Hall. Hall is going to send it up the wall. It's going to be kept in by Rosen. Rosen behind for Zaleski. Zaleski loses it. Kramer has it. Kramer puts it all the way around. Going to be kept in by Stein. Stein for Rosen. Rosen just misses Rivnak. And he's going to go back into the Buffalo State zone. Rivnak to his partner Stein. It's going to be chipped, and it doesn't get out. And finally, Kramer takes it out. Kramer looks for Rivnak. He fanned on the pass, so Rivnak's going to chip it ahead. Stein up. He finds Rosen. Rosen's going to chip it into center. Puck is going to be dumped in behind the Buffalo State goal. Pass up to the side. Neiman in, chips it deep. Cope is going to take it behind the net and just send it back out. We've had a lot of neutral zone play here.
Yeah, both teams haven't really been able to enter the zone effectively.
Oh, there's a shot. It's a loose rebound. A rebound, another save by De La Verne, and the final shot is saved by De La Verne. De La Verne faced 3 shots there, and he smothered them all. Great goaltending there.
3 excellent stops there by De La Verne.
De La Verne is standing on his head right now. He's bailed out this team all night.
He has to.
Listen to WBNY on Mondays at 5 p.m. for the Buffalo Blitz. I host that show. I do with AJ Spire, Ian Loretto, Tony Callan. So definitely listen to that when you get the chance.
Listen to WBNY all day Monday for All Talk Monday.
De La Verne fixing his helmet, getting a sip of water after that flurry of saves. Oh, and we had a penalty there. Nick Burst in the box.
Yeah.
I didn't see what he got 2 minutes for. Delay of game.
Delayed game penalty, okay.
So
now Potsdam's got a chance to tie up this game.
Yeah, Potsdam has a golden opportunity here. Puck is kept in by Simon. Simon's going to give it across for Butler. Butler's going to work it behind the net to Pascali. And there's a shot. Oh, it looked like that had bottom right written all over it. Pascali has the puck behind the net. He's going to give it off to Van Der Esch. Van Der Esch back to Butler. To Van Der Esch. Van Der Esch, Pascali. Pascali goes towards the middle of the ice. He gets a shot off, and it just goes over Dale Everett, and he didn't see where it was.
Looked like Dale Everett got a piece of that one.
He did. I don't think he saw it, though. Cope he gets hit from behind. Van Der Esch and Cope working on the puck for Potsdam. It's a good kill here by Nick Shiro. He's really wasting a lot of time. Cope comes out with it to the point, and it's worked back to Butler. Butler, he tried to find Cope, and he tried to find Teleska, and Teleska lost it. Works back to the point. And it's held there in the corner. Piscali works it up for Butler. Butler fires. Save. Dale Everett holds on. And we have a lot of extracurriculars here, Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Shiro just grabbed Van Der Esch and just hauled him down. So I would not be surprised if Shiro got a penalty.
Let's see what the call. What's the call? If any, nothing. Just some good.
Yeah, it doesn't look
some
like
good chippiness after.
So I think Shiro got a break right there. Potsdam wants a penalty.
55 seconds to go on Burst's delay of game penalty.
Yeah.
Cope is out with Thomas and Blake on this power play. On the defensive end is Ware and Thacker. Potsdam center gets kicked out. Face-off won by Buffalo State. Puck is kept in by Cope. Cope gives it back to Ware. Ware, Thacker. Thacker gives it across to Blake. Blake walks in, gives into the corner to Cope. Cope, Blake, on the goal line, puts it towards net. Dale Laverne stays strong, and it gets iced out. 30 seconds to go on the kill.
Couple nice saves there by Dale Laverne, and Zaleski was able to get the puck right out.
And here it goes the other way. And it's going to be taken away. Buffalo State is a 2-on-1. Sawkeld and Zaleski. Oh, shoot, he scores! Ryan Sawkeld and Buffalo State extends their lead to 5-3. A shorthanded goal.
Just a huge individual effort there by Sawkeld. Forces a turnover. Was able to go low glove side, far side too, on Hall to make it a 5-3 game. That's a huge goal.
Sawkeld scores with 13:38 to go, and Buffalo State takes a 5-3 lead. And we're back on the face-off. Potsdam still has 14 seconds to go on the power play. They win it back to Price. Price is going to take it behind his own net, behind into his own zone, and we have no hand pass called to center ice. Rosen steals the puck. Rosen in, shot. Oh, it's a penalty.
Yeah, Rosen looked like he got hooked, and now
Rosen gets hacked. Buffalo State's going to go on another power play. If they can convert here, this game could be all but over.
Yeah, they're going to have to convert now. I'm waiting to see what the call is. Okay, it's a slash.
Yeah, it was a slash. It's going to go to Campagna.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm pretty sure that's his second penalty.
That is a second penalty. And that's a second slash, too, on a partial break. Rosen had a golden opportunity before he took that slash. He was still able to get a pretty good shot on Hall, and Hall was able to make the save. So another good save by John Hall.
And it looks like they're working on an imperfection in the ice.
Yeah.
So 13:23 to go in the third period. This might be Buffalo State's biggest game of the season so far.
This definitely is Buffalo State's biggest season game so far. And, despite how they played in the second period, they've come out pretty good, really good in this third period. And they played very well in the first period. So
Sawkeld in on the draw. Face-off goes back. Zaleski holds the puck. Zaleski gives it behind the net. Zaleski gets it back from Nieminen to the point to Sawkeld. And Sawkeld tried to get it back to Zaleski, but he couldn't, and he finally does. Give him back to the point. Puck bounces off Power's stick, but he keeps it. Power gives it behind the net to Nieminen. Nieminen back to Sawkeld. Sawkeld tried to put it towards goal. He couldn't. Zaleski has the puck behind the net, and it goes to Nieminen. Nieminen for Hope. Hope back to the point. Power. Hope walks in, Makes a move, and he loses it, but he regains possession. Hope works it back to Power. Power looking for Zaleski, and he's going to lose it, and Buffalo State will keep it in. Salkeld across for Power. Power takes a shot, and then shoots it. It gets blocked in front there.
Telesco
was in on the block, yep. Buffalo State's going to regain control. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Leading 5-3. Nick Burst goes into the zone. Burst cuts towards the net. Makes a move. It tips away. Rosen back for Mahalski. Mahalski shoots and it just tips wide.
Yeah, Burst
Rosen gets hit. Rosen gets the Burst. Burst gets knocked off the puck. And we have a hand pass in the Potsdam zone. 30 seconds to go on the power play.
Yeah, it looks like the face-off will go in the neutral zone. I know Buffalo State playing pretty well here on this power play. They just got to generate more shots.
Face-off is one back. Worked over for Mahalski. Taken by Price. Price enters the zone. Tries to put it toward net, can't. He keeps the puck. He works back to the point. Rivnak has it there. Rivnak shot. Oh, it's tipped wide. The puck is in the corner. 10 seconds to go on the Buffalo State man advantage. Work back to Mahalski. Mahalski for Rivnak. Back to Mahalski. Mahalski. Rivnak.
Potsdam back at the 5-on-5.
It's a 5-on-5. Gets the guy coming out of the box. Simon tried to work it ahead. They couldn't, and then they dumped the puck in.
So the power play woes continue for Buffalo State.
Zaleski gives it up for Hope. Hope turns around and holds. He's going to dump it in behind the net. Hope gets worked off the puck. It's picked up by Scully behind the net. Intercepted by Hope. Hope back for Kramer. Kramer fakes a shot. And then he shoots it. He tries to get a bank off the glass. Hall leaves it for his defenseman O'Connor. It's carried up the other way. Potsdam enters the zone. And he tried to work it back to the point, and the defenseman wasn't there. Puck knocked back in by Campagna. De La Verne leaves it behind the net for his defenseman. Price up for Rosen. Rosen enters the zone. Throws it towards goal just by. Rosen has 2 goals on the night. And here comes Potsdam the other way. It's a around the back pass for Simon. Simon. He loses it. And here comes Niemanen the other way. Niemanen in with Price. Niemanen shot low. Big pad save there from Mahalski. And we have a too many men penalty.
Yeah.
Potsdam jumped on the ice too early.
The too many men penalty coming for Potsdam. And Buffalo State with another chance.
Buffalo State, they need to convert on one of these. They're 0 for 10 this weekend.
So the player...
Who's serving?
I don't know. It's going to be Rivera serving the penalty. Serving the bench minor for Potsdam. So Buffalo State, another power play opportunity.
And the face-off is won there by Buffalo State. Power. Hope. Hope has it knocked away there. And it's going to be chipped all the way down, and De La Verne will retake the puck.
Yeah, good. A good poke check by Brown.
Yeah.
To send it down.
Niemanen gets the puck in for Salkeld. Salkeld's chased behind the net. Salkeld tried to chip it, and it goes out of play. They just can't get anything going on this power play.
No, their passes are off, and it's forcing by the defenseman. It's forcing the forwards to chase.
Opening night, the power play was so good. What happened?
I don't know.
That was months ago.
That was months ago. Things change.
Zaleski tries to get it, and he can't. O'Connor gives it across for Thacker. Thacker's going to send it all the way down. Ooh, it hit Power in the back, and almost a chance for Potsdam. Zaleski goes through. Low, he had Salkeld backdoor. Salkeld just couldn't get there in time. And Zaleski has the puck behind the net. Gives it for Salkeld. Back to Zaleski. Looks for Salkeld. It goes up to Power at the point. Power. Hope. Hope fakes and gives it across. Sawkill gives it down low, and there was a shot in the back door. The light went on.
The light went on, but it was a clear save.
Yeah, it was a great save there.
Yeah,
both
great
teams
save.
are going to get a change.
Yeah. Goal judge thought it went in.
Whoever the light operator is put the light on way too early. Hope going to go into the zone. He leaves it behind the net. Sawkill to the middle. Shot, rebound. Oh, just wide. Rosen had a chance there.
Rosen couldn't get a full stick on it.
Rosen tried to give it back for Hope. Hope lost it. Brown chases as De La Verme plays. De La Verme back up for Rivnak. Rivnak gives it up to Price. Price going to leave it for Burst. Burst goes into the zone with some speed. Burst tries to get to the middle, loses the puck, and it's going to be iced out. And that should kill another penalty for Potsdam. 8:05 to go, third period. Buffalo State leads 5-3.
Yeah,
Buffalo State taking their sweet time behind the net. And the puck is going to be carried out from behind. Up to Hope. Hope enters the zone offsides as Ryan Sawkill.
Yeah, just a little bit offsides there.
7:49 to go, third period. Ooh, we have a little extracurriculars at center ice there.
And Zaleski gave a little push on Thomas, and he's lucky he's not getting a penalty.
Trying to see what the ref is saying here.
You know, it's hard to hear, but
basically nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the faceoff is won back to where? Potsdam needs 2 goals and rather quickly, getting late early for them. Gursky carries into the zone. Gursky goes past Demian and holds the puck. And it's going to be taken away by Simon. Simon gets it as far as center and Buffalo State regains. Mahalski gives it over for Power. And the puck gets dumped into the zone. Played there by Burst. Burst gets hit from behind. That's going to be a game ejection.
Definitely looks like a wear. Just hit Burst right from behind.
Yeah,
I think he's definitely getting.
I think that might be it for Burst, and Buffalo State may go on a 5-minute power play. That's a dangerous hit.
Burst a bit slow to get up. Where looks like right now it's going to be a boarding. We'll see what they officially.
Do we have 2 guys going here?
We
do.
Yeah,
2 guys going in the box here. Let's see what the calls are.
Ware Calgary are both going to the box.
Could this be a full 5-on-3?
Could be. Well, let's see. Let's wait to see what the call is.
Well, I saw unsportsmanlike conduct, so that must be Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary must have gotten unsportsmanlike conduct. We know Ware's going to get aborted. It looks like it's only going to be 2 minutes. So he's lucky he's not getting kicked out of the game. Unless the refs decide otherwise. And Calgary, yeah, he's getting a 2-minute.
So Buffalo State's going to have a full
5-on-3. Yeah, a 2-minute 5-on-3. And right now the refs are talking about over with 6-year coach for Potsdam, Chris Bernard.
So we really don't have a lot going on right now. So we should do a promo for another show. Oh, we have Battle of the Bands coming up in April.
Yeah, April 25th, Battle of the Bands at the Buffalo Ironworks. WBNY has been promoting this whole thing all semester long, and they're going to continue to do it up until the show actually starts. So if you want something to do April 25th, hockey season is pretty much over. You know, check out Battle of the Bands.
So Buffalo State begins the full 5-on-3. Power gives it down low. Sawkill back to Power. Sawkill holds at the top. Back to Power again. And Sawkill. They're going to switch sides. Oh, and it's almost taken away by Teskala, and he could have had a chance there. Sawkill will enter the zone on the 5-on-3. He's going to go behind the net. Draws a lot of attention. And it gives for Zaleski. Zaleski for Power. And Power is going to give for Sawkill to Hope. Hope being harassed there. Hope gives for Power. Back to Hope. Hope gives it down low. And Buffalo State tries to get it, tries to jam it, and they can't. And
Zaleski tried to force a
it's going to be taken by Niemanen. Niemanen, Saukheld. Saukheld and Power are going to switch sides. And Hope will take it from the side. Hope, Power. Power tries to find Hope. It gets tipped by Teliska. And Hope, he tries to find Zaleski back door. And Zaleski's going to chip it back to the defenseman. 48 to go on the full 5-on-3. It's going to be carried behind the net by Power. Power is looking for Hope. He can't find him. The puck worked back from Niemanen to Saukheld. Saukheld is going to go back down low. They carry into the middle, and it's going to be saved and knocked to the corner. And back to the point. Saukheld fires. Back door. Hope. Oh, what a save! Hall gets his glove out and just barely keeps the puck out of the net. And the power play woes continue for the Bengals.
24 seconds left on the 5-on-3. And John Hall with the save of the night right there on Brett Hope, right at the doorstep, and he got the glove on it. What a save.
Great save there.
What a save.
Bursting on the draw for Buffalo State. He's going to go up against Brown. Oh, he gets kicked out, and we have Rosen in on the draw. 5-on-3 for 24 seconds. Could be a huge momentum shift if Buffalo State can't find a goal here. Rivnak and Mahalski switch sides. Back to Mahalski. Mahalski fakes the shot. Across to Rivnak. Back to Mahalski. Rivnak. It's going to go below the net. Rosen tries to find Mahalski. 5 to go on the 5-on-3. Mahalski, Rosen. Back to Mahalski. Team's back to 5-on-5. Shot. Rebound. Oh, it's almost put in his own net. But Kasaki's going to get the puck out.
Kasaki, yeah, put it right.
And here it comes the other way. Cope enters the zone. He flips it into the corner. And it's going to be chipped there by Buff State. 5 minutes to go in the third. Huge game for Buffalo State. A huge 2 points on the line. Intercepted at center ice by Thomas. Thomas gets into the zone. He had Cope and it was offsides.
Just offsides, at least by a half step right there. Very close. It probably could have went either way. Buffalo State catches a break.
Every opportunity that Potsdam has had, they just find ways to screw them up. Oswego has a 4-1 lead on Morrisville. That's a good sign for Buffalo State right now. This game really has been very chippy.
Yeah, it's been very push and shoving this whole game. But Buffalo State, they're staying in their ground, and that's something that they really need to do, especially towards the end of the season. They want to get in the playoffs.
Face off one back to LaPierre. LaPierre's going to flip it ahead. It's taken there by Butler. Butler gives to his partner Ware. It's a pass up the middle to Blake. Blake's going to enter the zone with Copo, and we have a Buffalo State penalty. This is huge.
Let's see what the call is. Yeah, it's a hooking penalty.
It's going to go against number 11, Jason. No, I'm sorry. It's going to go against Brett Hope.
Yeah.
Buffalo State's captain. He takes a hook at the wrong time.
Yeah, with 4:42 left.
Do you consider pulling the goalie soon?
Right now, no, because it's still way too early. I think
you could get a 6-on-4 potentially. Face off one, it's a shot off the draw and glove by De La Verne. De La Verne had to be paying attention there because Thomas shot it right off the draw.
Good thing it was. But going back to your question, I don't know. I'd stick with this right now. Stick with 5-on-4.
Puck dropped again. Ooh. And Thomas is going to get kicked out of the draw. Cope's going to take him. Cope wins it back to Ware. And Ware lets it go out of the zone. 4:37 to go. Buffalo State leads 5-3. It's a pass across the middle. Thomas leaves for Blake. Blake for Cope. Cope back to Thomas. Gets a shot off glove by De La Verne. He drops it. Rosen gets hit there. It's going to be taken by Thomas. Ooh, that could have been a trip. Very close. Cope takes the puck. Cope's going to give it across to Tacker. Tacker to Ware. Ware throws it towards the goal, just wide. LaPierre gets the puck in the corner. Cope makes a move, walks into the slot. He gives it into the middle. It's a loose, and De La Verne's going to hold on. A lot of extra stuff here.
And more extracurricular activity right there between Shiro and Thomas. But De La Verne, big stop right there with 4 minutes to go in the third period. Buffalo State still leading 5-3.
De La Verne has faced 27 shots. He's gotten 24 of them. On the other side, Hall has faced 30. He's got 25.
Both
4
goalies-
minutes even to go.
Both goalies have been playing very well this game, though.
Despite letting up 5 goals. Pascali in on the draw. He wins it back to the defenseman. They're having a little bit of a catch. It's taken there. And it's, he fans on the shot was Butler. And Pascali has it in the corner. Pascali's going to leave for Vander Esch. Vander Esch for Butler, back to Vander Esch. Vander Esch for Pascali. Looks for Vander Esch in the middle. It's going to be taken away by Price. The shorthanded goal is looming large here late, Frank, huh?
Yeah, big time. That's why I said that's a huge goal. That was a huge goal right there for Gursky on the last power play opportunity for Potsdam.
Butler's going to give it ahead for Teleska. It's going to be dumped behind the net. It's going to go back to Teleska and up the half wall. Taken to the point by Simon. Simon tries to get it through. It's in the slot. It's worked back to Butler. Butler fakes a shot. He gives it off to Pascali. Back to Butler. The shot. Oh, it's gloved away.
Big pad save there by De Laverne.
Butler gives it down low, and it's taken there. Buffalo State somehow got the puck out of behind the net, and it's going to be regained by Vander Esch. 4 seconds to go on the penalty.
About to be a 5-on-5.
Oh, we have some stuff in the corner going on right now. I think he's going to end up taking both of them. We'll see.
Vander Esch and Shiro look like we're mixing up a little bit. Vander Esch was on top of Shiro.
Vander Esch is a huge loss for these last 2 minutes.
He's
for
a big guy, too.
Potsdam.
Yeah, it looks like he's the only guy getting a penalty. No, Shiro is getting a penalty, too, so we're going to have 4-on-4. With 2:40 left in the third period, it's going to be a 4-on-4.
I think that's to the advantage of Potsdam. Less people on the ice. They'll have a 5-on-4. Vander Esch clearly not happy with the call.
I don't think either of them were. Chris Bernard, the head coach of the Potsdam Bears, not happy with it either. So it's going to be 2 minutes.
When do you think it's time?
Actually, it looks like it's going to be 5-on-5.
No, it's 4-on-4.
No, okay, yeah, there you go. There it goes, yep.
Oh, it is? No. So,
yeah, 4-on-4.
Who do we have here? Cope is going to be on the point with Ware. And in the draw is Thomas. Thomas is going to be with Blake. That's for Potsdam. Face off 1. De Laverne shoves it aside for Kramer. Kramer's going to take it up the other way. Kramer gives for Rosen. Rosen throws it towards the net, and it's going to be gloved and played, but we have a whistle.
Yeah, it looks like the refs called it pretty quickly there as Hall tried to play it. But refs blew the play dead, so it's going to be a face-off.
Face-off 1 by Potsdam. Potsdam's going to carry it into center ice. It's going to be taken behind. Oh, a nice hit there.
Beautiful defensive play by Kramer, sticking with his man and getting a
Kramer
nice
gets
hit.
it up to Rosen. Rosen back to Kramer. We have a partial 2-on-1. Kramer flips it across, was looking there for backdoor for Price. It's going to be taken back by Potsdam. Price is working on the puck in the corner. It's going to be picked up by Blake. Blake is going to give it across for Ware. 1:58 to go. Ware enters the zone, dumps it on De Laverne, and De Laverne smartly holds it.
And Ware gave a little push there to Power. So there's still some more extracurricular activity going on. And I'm looking at John Hall right now. 1:53 left. He's in between the circles. He's right above the hash marks. He's waiting to go to the bench, waiting for the call from his coach. I think if Potsdam wins his face-off, Hall's going right to the bench.
Pascali wins it back.
Nope.
Across, and it's a shot from the point. Oh, it's blocked. And could it go the other way? It's going to be kept. It's going to go back into Buffalo State's territory. Pascali, he's going to leave it for Simon. And it's going to be played. The puck is going to be played up by Buffalo State. Has it at the point. Potsdam has it at the
Empty
point.
net for Potsdam.
Yep. Hall goes to the bench, and on comes Calgary. Calgary The pass across, shot saved by De Laverne. Piscali loses the puck. It goes into the middle. Oh, he had a huge chance. Was Goodhue. Goodhue gives a pass across to McCary. McCary into the corner. Back to Goodhue. Oh, he misses the defense on the shot, and it's going to go by. 52 seconds to go. Buffalo State still has the 5-3 lead.
10 seconds left on the offside and penalties.
He walks in, he shoots, kick save, rebound to the center. Oh, he puts it over the net. He had a wide open net, and he put it over.
Full strength with the man advantage for Potsdam.
De Laverne's really playing well here. He's faced a lot of shots down the stretch.
Yeah, and the puck deflected right out of play, so the faceoff's going to stay in the Buffalo State end. With 31 seconds left, Potsdam, they need a goal right now, and then they need to score right away in order to have a chance at this game. But if you're Buffalo State, though, just win the faceoff and keep the puck in the corner, keep the puck behind the net. Just hang on to it. You don't need to dump it down for an icing. You don't need an empty net goal. You just got to hold on to the puck and waste the time.
Cope in on the draw. He wins it back to the point. It's held there at the point. There's not a lot of time left for Potsdam. Down to Cope. He puts it on net. It's saved.
Simon. And some more pushing and shoving going on. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's going to be any more penalties being called. With 21 seconds now.
All forwards out here right now for Potsdam.
Yeah.
21.9 to go. Buffalo State leads 5-3. Face off, one back by Buffalo State.
Shiro making a smart play.
Shiro tries to hold the puck behind the net. It bounces out to the middle. Buffalo State tries to chip it ahead. They can't. 10 seconds to go. It looks like Buffalo State's going to win the hockey game. There's 5 seconds left. The shot down the ice. Will it be enough for icing? Oh, and we have a fight. We have a little bit of a fight here on the wall.
Yeah, there's a huge scrum.
Yeah.
There's a nice scrum going on right there.
Thomas's helmet popped off.
Yeah. And I see Shiro's being held onto by the ref.
There's 2 seconds left. Buffalo State's going to win the hockey game. Their record's going to improve.
Yeah, Shiro's talking a lot to Thomas right now. So
Shiro and Thomas are both going to go to the box.
Yep.
You might as well send them off to avoid anything.
You might as well just send them off, as Zaleski and Blake are both being sent to the penalty box too. You might as well just send them to the locker rooms. And there's 2 seconds left. You know, you could easily just also call this game as well. But it looks like Buffalo State's going to hang on for this victory. A huge
Buffalo State's going to improve
win.
to 4-6-2.
They're going to improve to 4-6-2 in the conference, and they might overtake Potsdam. All depends on how that tiebreaker works.
And it looks like Oswego's going to defeat. Yep, Oswego has defeated Morrisville 5-1.
Yep, so that's huge. That's huge for Buffalo State too. And they will be only 2 points behind 4th place in the SUNYAC and a chance at a home playoff game.
Yeah, they're going to send Shiro to the locker room with 2.5
Shiro's
to
done.
go. I mean, the game's over.
Game's pretty much over. You might as well just send Thomas to the locker room as well. Big effort by the Bengals to hold off Potsdam's offense and to get that huge shorthanded goal by Gursky.
Yeah, it was really a good win.
Really
for the
put
Bengals.
this game away. And now we're just waiting for it to be official.
Refs still talking.
They're still deciding on. They're still trying to let the scorekeepers know what's going on.
Buff State's next game will be Friday against Fredonia. That's going to be a Time Warner game. You'll be able to see the game on Time Warner cable.
Excellent.
I'll be doing that game with Marcus Trueheart.
And that's going to be a huge game right there. Fredonia is a team who they're not making the playoffs, but
they can play spoiler.
You need that win, and yeah, they will be playing spoilers. So the face-off's
going to be to the right of De Laverne,
and it's going to be 5-on-5. But Officially,
Well, 6
Shiro.
on 5.
Yeah, 6 on 5. My bad.
Shiro's the only guy that got sent off. We don't know what the penalty was exactly.
Probably roughing and cross checks and stuff like that. But 2 seconds left. Just as soon as the puck drops, just send it into the corner, and Buff State will hang on. We'll have this victory.
It would be kind of cool to see a brawl here. Not gonna lie.
It would, but it's also
it's not smart.
You know you don't want it because you're also risking suspension.
Yep,
too.
that's why it's not smart.
It's 6 on 4. Yeah. And the penalties.
So this is the longest 2.5 seconds of a hockey game.
It's
maybe
definitely
ever.
the longest 2.5 seconds of a sporting event ever.
Well, you've never watched a basketball game?
Okay.
Face off 1, goes back by Buff State, and that'll do it. The Bengals hold on for a 5-3 victory over the Potsdam Bears. They improved to 4-6-2. Frank, what are your takeaways?
The shorthanded goal was by Gursky was huge. They played probably the best hockey I've seen them play all year long in the first period, and they were just able to hold on. Dale Laverne was strong the whole game. I have to give credit to Hall. He played very well this game as well. But Buff State comes away with the victory. And next week against Fredonia, that game is going to be huge here at the Ice Arena. It's going to be a 2-game set against Fredonia as well. So those are 2 wins that they're desperately going to need if they want any chance at the playoffs.
That's all the time we're going to have here on 91.3 FM WBNY Buffalo. Buffalo State wins the game 5-3. They take on Fredonia here next Friday night. Here's Lipa back in the studio. Nick?